What's up, guys? Well, it's been a while since I've done a video like this from my traditional position, if you will. Oh man, the boxing content on my channel has been down. Vids on my channel in general have been down. Um, One of the main reasons I have not been talking boxing is, we are all in the boxing bubble, as I will call it, as Vince Russo says about pro wrestling, the wrestling bubble. We're all in the boxing bubble. Constantly on YouTube, uh, keeping up with the latest news, keeping up with these fighters. Um, and over the last few months, I kind of just took a step back and just realized, man, that we talk more about, boxing politics and what guys are making and what fights are not happening and um, who's ducking who and who has what excuse. And, we're talking more about the boxing drama than about the boxing action, man. And, I kind of just felt to myself, I love the sport. I'm still watching fights and stuff, but, why should I be putting all my energy into talking about boxing drama? So that's kind of made me back away a little bit. I've been joining, other content creators like the UGC and Unbiased, Speak Your Mind Sports, you know, all of my brothers, IBFP. Been enjoying these guys, man, keeping up with these guys. Of course, Richard Dwyer, watching his videos. He's my main reason, inspiration for starting YouTube, doing YouTube. But, so I just been sitting back and having fun and enjoying, man. But yesterday when I got home, I came across something that it had me laughing out loud. Something that I had to sit down and have some fun with you guys with, man. Now I think I had heard elsewhere that Deontay Wilder had said something about maybe his costume. Maybe it was on Bruce Vane's channel. But I got an alert from the ESPN app. Um, and this is the title of the article. If you go to ESPN.com right now, as I do this video, it's actually on the front page. I didn't have to dig far. I went to ESPN.com, and on the right hand side, there was a column, and you will see the title. It's actually different from the title I'm about to read to you, but the title of the article is, well, in the column, you will see it says Wilder confirms Fury 3 Rue's 40-pound costume. All right. As I look at the article, it says Deontay Wilder confirms third Tyson Fury fight. Says 40-pound costume wore down legs. All right. Yeah, I might try to put the link to it in the comment section so you can easily pull it up yourself. All right. Now I read this when I got home yesterday, and I was laughing out loud. I wanted to do a video on it yesterday, but I had a long day and I was exhausted. Fell asleep, didn't get around to doing it. Alright, so I will quickly try to do this before I get ready for work. Let's talk about this because there's so much gold in this. It's one of the best things I've ever heard. Alright. Okay, it's written by Dan Raphael. Alright. Former heavyweight world titleist Deontay Wilder told ESPN on Monday that he will definitely exercise his right to an immediate third fight with Tyson Fury. Fury, the lineal champion who took Wilder's WBC belt, knocked Wilder down twice and stopped him when Wilder's co-trainer Mark Breland threw in a towel as Fury was pounding Wilder in a corner during the 7th round of their mega rematch on Saturday at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. All right. Okay, here's a quote from Deontay Wilder. "We're definitely going to exercise it," said Wilder, who fought to a disputed draw with Fury 14 months ago. "We're looking forward to it. I'm a warrior and a true champion, and I fight like that every bit of the way. We're definitely going on with it. That's for sure. By the summertime. All right. On the terms of the deal for the rematch, both sides had the right to invoke an immediate third fight, regardless of the result. All right. Wilder suffered his first defeat in an utterly one-sided fight. He said he knew as soon as he got into the ring that there was a problem with his legs, which he believes was the result of his which he believes was the result of his miscalculating the weight of the costume he wore into the ring. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. Whew. There were a lot of things that went wrong leading up to the fight. Oh, I bet. Didn't say that before the fight, but it was saying it after the fight. In the last minutes before the fight, but I accept full responsibility, Wilder said. I paid a severe price because my legs were how they were because of my uniform. My uniform was way too heavy. It was 40 pounds, 40 plus pounds. Let me try to pull up my Deontay Wilder Alabama accent. My uniform was way too heavy. It was 40 plus pounds. We had it on 10 or 15 minutes before we even walked out, and then put the helmet on. That was an extra weight. Then the ring walk. Then going up the stairs. It was like a real workout for my legs. When I took it off, I knew immediately that game has changed. Now, why has this never been a problem before when he wore this shit to the ring? All right. Wilder had an all-black costume, which also lit up, designed as a tribute for Black History Month. You know, the Black History tribute, I was hearing the N-word flying out. You notice you don't hear me saying that shit on my channel. That's a word I try to eliminate from my vocabulary. But especially as a tribute for Black History Month, you're spouting off the N-word and you're on a national, worldwide stage in your ring walk. All right, think about it. Okay, I really let the designers freelance with it. It was really their idea. Blame the designers. Wilder said. By the third round, I had no legs. I was completely done. My legs were gone. That's because Fury was kicking your ass. I had to step into survival mode very early. Yeah, you're in survival mode from the beginning of the fight. You're backing up the whole fight, getting punched on. But you know me. I'm going out on my shield. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. That's what I do. Top-ranked chairman Bob Arum, Fury's co-promoter, said that he was surprised that Wilder would wear such heavy gear going into the ring, and he pointed out the potential effects of the outfit's full mask. Well, I don't know about the legs affecting his performance, but he had to be very, very negligent coming in with that head covering because that choked off his oxygen, and I'm sure that had an effect, Arum said. Coach John Gruden of the Las Vegas Raiders, who was at the fight, said that, what is he, crazy? And it wasn't covering him for 2 seconds. That was a long ring walk. And you got football coaches pointing out Deontay Wilder's errors. All right. England's Fury knocked Wilder down with a right hand to the head in the third round and with a body shot in the fifth. Wilder, who needed 7 stitches to close a cut inside his left ear, said he thought the first knockdown was from an illegal punch behind the head. Of course, we knew they was going to say that shit. And that Fury hit him illegally several times. Why he didn't do anything about it. Why he didn't retaliate. Wallace, hell, I'm pretty sure Bayless wouldn't have took any point from him. He would have just gave him a little warning, Bayless looking out for the brother. That's Floyd Mayweather. All right. Wilder said he was ticked off that Kenny Bayless among the most experienced championship referees in boxing, did not adequately protect him. Don't the referees say protect themselves at all times, but now he wants the ref to protect him? Okay. Mr. Loudmouth, Mr. Big Talk. He looking for the ref to protect him. Please, can he protect me? All right. Though he did dock 1 point from Fury in the 5th round. I don't understand certain things that Bayless was doing because he came in the back room for final instructions and he looked me in my eyes and he said that he would disqualify me or take 2 points from me if I threw rabbit punches or punched after the break. Now that's why I feel like he took a point from Fury because he was saying break and then Fury punched on the break. So that's why I thought that he took the point from Fury. All right. Wilder said, but I guess that rule only applies to me because my opponent did it all night long. I got knots all on the back of my head, down to my neck. Poor baby. Fury was elbowing. Bayless took a point, but it was too late. At that point, Fury didn't care about that point being taken. I don't know what was going on with Bayless. I'm at loss for words. I thought he was there to protect us. Protect yourself at all times. All right. They say that before every fight. Yeah, if I'm in there, I'm doing whatever's necessary to protect myself, as I'm told. All right. Wilder, however, made it a point to not detract from Fury's victory. I congratulate Fury on his accomplishment. Wilder said, I'm very excited for him, and I am not bitter toward no one. Doesn't sound like it. Fury's trainer, Javon Sugar Hill Stewart, said he's heard more unusual excuses from other boxers over the years. I've heard a lot of crazy stuff. This doesn't even rank. This is really nothing to me, Stewart said. But if that's what they really believe is true, that's what they believe is true. Everybody has their own truth, so you start thinking about it, hearing about it, and you'll start believing certain things. That's the power of the mind. We know that. Wallace also said he was extremely upset that Breland, who won an Olympic gold medal and was a 2-time professional world titleist before becoming a trainer, threw in the towel. For Mark to do it, I was very heartbroken, Wilder said. If I say statements like I want to kill a man in the ring, then I have to abide by those same principles in the ring of him doing the same to me. I'd rather die than go out with someone throwing a towel in. This is very stupid and very foolish. We don't want to need anybody dying in a boxing ring or getting permanently injured for no reason. Not for a sport, not for anybody's entertainment. So any state commission, any referee, take note of this and step in and stop the fight because Wilder in his corner seemingly do not mind dying, okay? Protect them from themselves. All right? He knows these things. It's been premeditated. I've said this for many years. I told all my trainers, no matter how it may look on the outside, no matter how you may love me or have that emotional feeling, don't make an emotional decision and do not ever throw that towel in because my pride is everything. I understand what it looks like, but when you have power like me, I'm never out of a fight. No matter what the circumstances, I'm never out of a fight. That's bullshit. His right hand was gone. It was neutralized. He had been zapped of his power. He was not landing in the punches. He was not throwing in the punches. His right hand, his get out of jail card was eliminated. All right. By a certain point in the fight, he was winning. He was exhausted. He was breathing out his mouth. He was backing up. He was retreating. And Fury was fresh. He was not going to land a right hand like that, all right? Wilder said that even though he was clearly losing the fight and had been knocked down twice, he still had his faculties in the 7th round. I still had my thoughts in my mind. I had to lean against the ropes to get support because of my legs, because you're getting your ass kicked. It really hurt me, Wilder said of Breland's decision of throwing the towel. At the post-fight press conference, Wilder's co-trainer Jay Diaz said he did not agree with Breland's decision to end the fight. Mark threw the towel. I didn't think he should have, Diaz said. Deontay is the kind of guy that goes out on his shield. He will tell you straight up, don't throw a towel in. It's crazy talk, man. Crazy talk. But we shouldn't be surprised. Got turned down 120 million, and two shots at undisputed. All right, to take half the money, if he made half the money, and lose his belt and not fight for undisputed. Whether Breland will be back in Wilder's corner for his next fight is unknown. We haven't decided yet. I'm about ready to go to Africa. Once I come home from Africa, we're gonna get a group decision on what changes that should or need to be done as far as my camp is concerned. Wilder said, "No matter what the decision is, I love Mark. The whole team loves Mark dearly. He's been with me from the start. We haven't made any type of decision of what we are going to do. I'm in great spirits, man. Things happen, and you can always correct them and move forward. I'm an optimistic person. I can correct things, be optimistic, and move forward." Aram said that technically Wilder has 25 days, and not the widely reported 30 days from the night of the fight to formally exercise his right to another fight with Fury. Let's see how this all plays out, and just know that whatever decision the Wilder camp makes, Top Rank and Tyson Fury will respect it, Aram said. There's no hurry. If they say yes, then we're off to the races. But again, I want to be clear about it, that the ball's in their court, and they don't have to decide this right away. They probably should check on his physical condition and so forth. All right. Even though the fight would have to take place by July 18th per the contractual agreement between Top Rank and Premier Boxing Champions, Aram said it could be delayed until the fall. We may all decide to put it to the fall, September or October, Aram said, adding that the third fight would be in the United States per their agreement, with the new stadium being built in Las Vegas for the NFL's Raiders a possibility to host. We would certainly pick the right date, even if it wasn't in the window that we have in the contract, Aram said. We will look forward for the best possible date in 2020, even though we have the champion, we have a partner in PBC, and we would consult with them. We've been so collegial. What does I say the word? I'm not going to upset the apple cart and shoot off my mouth. I want to hear what PBC has to say before I talk to you about dates and sites. We'll sit and talk and come to an understanding just like we did when we made Saturday's fight. And that's the end. This version had more in it than I read online on the app on my phone. But, this costume excuse man was laugh out loud funny. And, Mark Breland did nothing wrong. He did the right thing. Anybody with a brain says the guy did the right thing. And a part of me kind of wishes that either they let him go or he stops working with them, because Mark Breland seems like a good guy. Deontay Wilder has, all the wrong people in this camp giving him bad decisions. He makes bad decisions. And, seemingly the good people do not need to be around the guy, man. They get thrown under the bus like they doing with Mark Breland, blaming him, blaming costume, blaming the ref, blaming the costume designers. It's sad, man, and laugh out loud funny. But I didn't do a post fight. I wanted to. I was watching the post fight coverage on ESPN, falling asleep, and I watched the fight again Sunday, but did not do a post fight because I had to do other things. But it was a one side beatdown domination. I didn't bet the fight. I didn't know how the fight was gonna play out. Fury, I thought he lost to Otto Wallen. Of course, he was the better boxer. He got boxed Wallen in the first fight. But with him looking bad against Wallen, with him having those cuts, I didn't know how all that was going to factor into it, if he was going to open up again, if he get caught with a right hand, of course. So I just stayed away from it. I felt that somebody would get stopped, but I didn't touch the fight. I just, watched it as a fan. And I was not happy that they cost $80 on ESPN Plus. I hate the ESPN Plus charges for pay-per-views, man. Why can't these events be a part of ESPN Plus to lure subscribers to ESPN Plus like the Zone? So I was not happy about the $80. But at the end, I was not unhappy. I was very satisfied with what I saw. I got the result that I wanted. The guy that I wanted to win won, and it was a memorable fight and result. So in the end, I was not mad about the $80. But in the beginning, I sure was not happy about it. But I really think that's it, guys. I gotta wrap up and get ready for work. So, let me know what you guys think, man. Well, this was laugh out loud funny about the costume excuse, and I had to come on and read and talk about it with you guys. So, let me know what you think, guys, and I will check in soon. Thanks for watching.